father. In these modern times, what we see is that terms and definitions lose their meaning. This is managed by the ideology that the truth is relative. The point is always that the truth is absolute, and the destruction of definitions generates the uncertainty of things. Metal is metal, wood is wood. In an industry defining that wood is metal would destroy all machinery in that industry. In an atomic plant, if you define that heat is cold and cold is heat, that plant will be destroyed in a big explosion. Definitions are important. They describe facts and actions that should be used by the definitions. Whether distance, time or energy must be defined and measured for the production of all things. So is the term pi. We could read that the term pi is defined as a male being with Z chromosome code. And in the Bible we can read that Adam was the father of Abel, and Eve was the mother. Since Eve involved the characteristic of being made from Adam's rib. The question of Eve being made of the rib, and Adam of the clay, does not define an ideological concept, but a physical one. In the same way that the man has the Z chromosome and the woman the 20 chromosome. The origin of the word is very old, and has the characteristic of defining the beginning. This start is managed by the seed definition. So in the sexual system, father, who can say Abba in ancient Semitic languages? It is defined by the seed producer. This seed managed by the concept of sperm. When an individual was defined by his father, it was usually used that such an individual was from his father's seed. Thus the father was linked to the production of the seed, and the mother to the child's generation. All millennial definitions are concerned with physical factors between biological principles, and these biological principles fixedly linked to family organization systems, so that one does not separate from the other. In a systematic way, the vast majority of animals have a link between their group habits, linked to their sexual systems. In fact, this system is a biological construction, managed by hormones, and organized by specific neuronal groups for each sex. It is possible to change these functions, but this becomes an anti-natural system, and every anti-natural system has a negative biological price. When we speak of natural, this is not artificial. Artificial is something we need to develop by artifice, because if it were natural it would not need artifice. In the religious concept, the definitions of father and mother are very specific, as they manage the definition of God and his children, linked to the seed of life. That is why Jesus defined that you should not call anyone father except God. And this is built by the effect of the seed concept. Thus in the biological system, or in the divine creation system, father represents the individual of the biological group by its masculine component, in this case the man the Z chromosomes, and the mother in the 20 chromosome system, and its biological, hormonal and physical determinations due to these systems. For those who believe in God's laws and their determinations, then they must accept the form in which they were created, and accept their roles. An individual who accepts the existence of God, accepts to follow his laws and rules, and to do his part as well as possible. Be it Z man or 20 woman. Therefore, in the age-old concept, father is the one who produces, and mother is the one who generates. In history, it is not by maintaining or caring that a parent is determined. A father can make food for his children, without having to be described as a mother, and the mother can work in an office, and not be determined as a father. In fact, the term father and mother are ancient concepts, which are really linked in fertilizing and generate. Normally, the concept of father as having physical strength was seen, and mother as the detailed management of things. But a sick father did not stop being a father, nor a mother stronger than the man, became a father. In ancient history, in which the term father and mother were forged, it is directly linked to fertilizing and generating. Care for the family occurs independently of the concepts of father and mother. A father and a mother are not separated by the systems of action in the family, they are separated only by the biological, physical and hormonal functions that are linked to the 20 ORZ genes.
If you are looking for more content from different areas, visit the reformadorstad.com website. News and detailed content can be found with system of research and organization of text and video.